ま平和に終わろうぜ。うるせえ。3年間ありがとう。
Hello everyone, especially to my girls gays and theys. Heart, how are you guys? I don't want to drag the intro, so here's part 2 of the Valentine special. Sorry it took so long to upload. Enjoy! Disclaimer. This is in no way, shape or form how the real characters act, even though I try my best to adjust them to not act too much out of character. This video is purely fictional and for entertainment purposes only. Please don't sue me. Thank you. Less than 3. Oikawa is sick. Yeah, the person he's supposed to confess to is sick the next day. When he approached Oikawa's house, as usual he knocked and waited. But the setter never came out, even after 10 minutes of waiting. And so of course Iwaizumi would do the same thing. Anyone would throw rocks at his childhood best friend's window. But no one responded. And so after 5 more minutes of waiting, he left the younger a message saying he will be going first because it's almost late. He probably slept late again, was what Iwaizumi thought. And so the spiker left, hoping to catch Oikawa later on. But to his luck the team didn't have morning practice today. So he would have to wait until either calculus, the only class they have together, or until lunch. Which sucked, because he already missed the setter. His setter. So when in calculus Oikawa did not show up in his messages or any form of communication from him to the setter, at that continued being ignored, he sighed for probably the 1000th time today. Okay, that was your 67th sigh, you counted? Right now, Iwaizumi is at lunch in their usual place with Maki and Matsun. And still no Oikawa in sight. Well yeah? The dumbass I was supposed to confess to today is not here and he didn't even tell me anything. Maki raised an eyebrow. He never told you. He told both me and Matsun though he did. Iwaizumi tried his best to ignore the slight pang on his heart. Yeah, he told us he's sick. The spiker sat there, dumbfounded and hurt. And jealous that Oikawa didn't tell him and told the 2 other who hasn't even known Oikawa as long. Dude, cheer up. Visit him after school. Bring him his favorite milk bread or flowers or something and ask him to be your Valentines. Iwaizumi continued, staying quiet, face expression looking hollow and blank. What if he rejects me? Fucking both of you are hopeless. I'm done. Goodbye, baby. Wait, don't leave me. Okay, so the one thing Oikawa did not count as part of this operation, asking Iwaizumi out for Valentine's, was him being sick. Yeah, he definitely did not expect himself falling sick and put into bed rest as he had a pretty high fever. And he was so excited for today's after-school date with the spiker too. That morning when he woke up, his head felt as heavy as the sky's weight. He felt nauseous as well as extra frozen even though he was already wearing 3 layers of clothing, as winter to spring Japan is not nice. Like, at all. Oikawa's mom had left for work, so currently it was only his sick self home alone. His porridge breakfast was left untouched and the glass of water halfway full. He didn't really have an appetite. So the captain proceeded to groan and slowly reach for his phone. In the Oikawa's a grinning cat group chat. So I am sick. Door pedestrian. Are you serious? I know, right? I promise I am not making up excuses. I am actually sick. Even your body's nervous. Lol. Matsun stfu you uncle looking. Headhouse. Excuse me, that is my boyfriend. Face with raised eyebrow. Although you're not wrong, sorry babe, you do look like an uncle. Pensive face. Heartbreak. Heartbroken. Matsun noises. LMAOAOAOAO. Not the boyfriend slander. So then what are you gonna do? I don't know. A dumbass. Lol. At least I don't look like an uncle. Face massage. Fuck you. Hey, you're fucking me. Pouting cat. I can yell. Not whatever. Face with rolling eyes. I'll tell the teachers for you. Thank you Maki baby. Less than 3. No heart. Stop being a salt. Matsun double exclamation mark. Face with rolling eyes. Oikawa turned off his phone, before once again sighing. He laid his body on his back, head resting on 2 stacked pillows before looking at the time. It's 6:45. Iwa-chan should already be in school by now. He groaned, already missing his childhood best friend, the stupidly attractive and healthy and built childhood best friend. Should I tell him? What if he worries? Whatever. And so Oikawa ended up falling asleep, dreaming about some very inappropriate things about the said best friend. Hours later, the setter was woken up by the loud annoying dings of his house bell, as well as what sounded like feral knocking. Some very furious and rushed knockings. Oikawa eyed the clock, his eyes widening as seeing it is already 4 p.m. in the evening. I slept for the whole day. The knocks and bells proceeded to sound more loud and harsh, and so Oikawa frantically jumped out of bed, trying his best to keep his body from tumbling, and replied on the top of his lungs, grumbling as he walked to the door. Yes, I'm coming, please be patient. When he opened the door, the setter contemplated on whether he wanted to drown himself or jump off a cliff. Or maybe both. Iwa-chan, why do you look so surprised? Well, when your crush of 12 years suddenly visits you while you're in your briefs and literally an undershirt, you just sort of panic, you know. Why are you here, Iwa-chan? Am I not allowed to be here? No, of course you are. Just surprised. Wait, did you miss me? Ah, I missed you too, Iwa-chan. Oikawa muffles the older in a big hug, wrapping his arms around Iwaizumi's arms and torso. And when the latter's arms began to reciprocate, Oikawa wanted to cry. And he's sure by now his face is furiously bright red. Iwa-chan, shut it. You crap, hey, I'm sick. Yeah, well, you never told me. Oikawa grimaced. Sorry, didn't want you to worry. Yeah, well, simple replies to my text would have been nice. Hey, I slept all day. You sulkin, Iwa-chan. Nope. Come on, don't lie. You miss me. Iwaizumi sighed. Yeah, I do. I miss you, you fucking dumbass. Thought you died or got kidnapped or something. Okay. So Oikawa wasn't expecting that. I was not, thank you very much. Yeah, felt like you did. I was actually worried. Stupid. Tell me these things next time. The younger grinned widely as both separated from the hug. Then Oikawa stood still upon landing his gaze on the item in Iwaizumi's hand. His heart dropped, while Iwaizumi began to blush bright red and stutter. You had a Valentine in mind, I see. Who is she? Yes, of course I do. Wait, what? I asked, was she Iwa-chan tilde? I wanna know my best friend's dating life too. Oikawa sing-songed while the spiker blinked, staring blankly at the setter, whom just awkwardly fidgeted, self-conscious under the strong gaze of his crush. Holy fuck, not only are you dumb, you're oblivious to mean, Iwa-chan. I am not. You know the girls always say I'm very sensitive. Yet I'm standing here, literally at your door with 3 balloons with writings that says be my Valentine in a flower, and you don't know who it's for? The setter stayed quiet, utterly and completely lost and confused. What? I said be my Valentines, you idiot. Oikawa's mouth gaped, his jaw slacked and eyes wide and all, and it really began to piss Iwaizumi off. Answer me, you dumbass. Why yes, Iwa-chan, I love you too. I would love to be your Valentines. What? Silence. Both boys stood quietly, solidly avoiding the other's eyes. I love you too. Stupid Kawa. Since years ago. Oikawa laughed, face flushed. A flustered Iwaizumi is definitely something you don't see every day. You're mean and corny, and your way of asking me out, it is very weird, but yeah, I love you too, Iwa-chan. Since long ago. And I can't believe you beat me to confessing. The end. Okay, so that's all for the Valentine's special. I really had fun making these. As said, these were my 2 first videos, so I really hope you guys enjoy them. Comment down below what you guys want to see from me. And maybe a request, if you do have one. I love you. Hugs, Mars.